Hello, and welcome to this episode of CVTV. I'm your host, ChannelVision Magazine Senior Editor, Bruce Christian. Today, we are joined by the Director of the Americas for SCB Global, Nabeel Mahmood. Nabeel, thanks for joining us.
Bruce, thank you very much for the invite. Excited to be at your show.
Great, thank you. To get started, why don't you tell us a little bit about SCB Global?
Absolutely. So there's a lot of history. We've been in communication since 2004. We were part of Zamir Telecom in the United Kingdom. It's roughly about 21 million minutes per day is what we delivered in 2004 on an average. 2013, we spun off from Zamir Telecom, which was the larger enterprise, into what is known today as SCB Global. Our focus was basically enterprise voice solutions back then when voice over IP was relatively large. In 2018, we expanded, across the globe. So we opened up offices in Australia, in the Middle East. We went to Asia as well. And last year, we finally came to America. Now, granted, over the years, we've actually done business in the Americas region, but we didn't really have a physical presence in America. End of 2018 and early 2019 is when we actually really started focusing in the Americas market, which brought us to America. Since then, we have actually launched a lot of new products and services. You might know about Opto for Teams as a product, Opto for Edge, SD-WAN, and others for that matter. And our focus really is voice. Now, we could have actually competed with the likes of RingCentral 8x8 and others for that matter, even Microsoft. And we decided that our, knowing what and how big Microsoft is, knowing the fact that you've got 250 million users that access Microsoft globally, that was our fastest point of entry in providing a solution that's fully integrated within Microsoft Teams. That's actually a part of Microsoft Teams, so you as a user never leave that experience. So that's a little bit about SCB Global.
Okay. Well, can you talk to us a little bit about Comms 4.0? Tell us what it is and how it is used.
Absolutely. So before we get started talking about Comms 4.0, let's step back in history. So, what is Comms 4.0? It's basically providing that experience where you can do anything and everything as it entails to communication. But I want to step it back a little bit, right? So Comms 4.0, if you look back in time, we moved from analog to ISDN to voice over IP, and Comms 4.0, in my opinion, is really more about enabling users via the software. So let's look at Comms 1.0. So Graham Bell in 1875 started telephones when everybody questions like, who's going to make a telephone call down the street? You can just walk down the street or write a handwritten letter. That was analog lines, changed the world. Comms 2.0, when ISDN was introduced, that was some sort of a revolutionary, semi-revolutionary technology, but we were still on the wire. We started delivering some sort of data over that. So now you've got internet and connectivity where you can actually move data besides just the voice. Then came voice over IP. That was totally revolutionary. Everybody's still talking about that you can actually transfer data and voice through internet protocol. Now, Comms 4.0 is basically, the way I look at it, is kind of like a form factor for digital transformation and workforce transformation. It's no longer just about voice anymore. Comms 4.0 basically is about chat, SMS, global presence, video, application integration, PBX connector. It's a single pane of glass. It's a single pane of glass, in my opinion, whereby you can use multiple tools and platforms and be more productive.
Okay, well, how is SCB Global at the forefront of Comms 4.0?
So we've been in communication since 2004. We have seen the migration from analog to VoIP to where we're at today. we're defining, integrating all these technologies together, creating that unified platform, working and enhancing the user experience. So the learning curve is simple and easy, and the generational gap and the divide that we've actually seen with COVID, we're bridging that, and that comes from unifying experiences, it's simplifying experiences and making it, available for, the generational gap that we've got, the technical gap that we've actually created with a significant increase in the digital acceptance of everything that we do.
Okay. Well, Nabeel, can you tell us what SCB Global has in store in the way of products or services that your partners should know and consider?
Well, so, our focus is primarily voice, PBX connectors. We basically integrate, and we are native to Microsoft Teams and Microsoft Platform. The partners really need to understand that we are not an add-on, right? We are native to the Microsoft Platform. Our services reside on Microsoft Platform. So for instance, Azure, our entire platform resides on Microsoft Azure. Our products and services, we offer integration services. We've got SD-WAN solutions available. We can basically connect with existing ERPs, with PBX, help you with the workflows. So anything to do with voice and communication, that's really the core for SCB.
Okay. And for our viewers, how can they reach you or SCB Global for more information?
Yeah, so the best route to reach us is scb-global.com. Our social platforms are fairly active. You can find those on the website as well. As far as reaching me, it's quite simple. @Nabeel Mahmood is my handle on all the social platforms.
Okay. We've been talking to Nabeel Mahmood, the Director of the Americas for SCB Global. Nabeel, thank you for your time, and we thank the entire team at SCB Global.
Well, thank you for having me, and look forward to seeing you guys one of these days in person.
Great. Now remember, you can access this episode and all CVTV recordings on demand at our website, ChannelVisionMag.com. Now from all of us at ChannelVision Magazine, thanks for watching. Have a safe and prosperous day.